your commentary on the Euro USD on the 20th of the 1st 2011. Now I'll go straight to the weekly here. Just wanted to let you know that it looks like it's retracing back up to the 136, 137 mark, back up to this channel line up here. It might kiss that channel line, and that's roughly around 37, 38 mark sort of thing. So that's where it looks like it's retracing to at the moment, but we've got a lot of obstacles to get through before we get there. On here, on the daily, we see that this large red candle here acts as support and resistance, and at the middle of that candle is the 135 area, and that acts as support and resistance. So basically that's where our resistance is at the moment, and it's just trying to break through it right now. Now what I've got here on this downward channel line, sort of consolidation and channel, is that basically we've got a target that's broken. That's the 138 mark, right? So that's pretty much the weekly sort of upwards channel line at the bottom of it. And also there we've got an ascending wedge where on the breakout gives us roughly, yeah, the 138 mark. So that's on the daily and weekly where we possibly could be heading. Now let's go home in a little bit and go to the 240 and 60. And basically here on the 240, this is quite interesting, caught my eye, is that we've got a flag here that's retraced 41% and it's broken out quite viciously. And this is a 4-hour candle graph, and basically to the first target from the confirmation line you get about 154 to 182 pips. Now down here on the average true range, it basically says, you know, the average sort of candle goes roughly around 64 pips, and that's an average true range of the last 14 days. So if you see here, it's around the 60 odd pips, right? So if you look at that, you're probably saying to yourself, okay, that's a 1-to-3 ratio, that's not too bad, you know, with guaranteed stops and everything like that obviously you have to put in. So that's we just have to break through the 135.35 level for it to be confirmed that we are going higher. Okay, let's home in on the 60 here. Pretty much, you know, it looks like it's just going back up to that top channel line, which is the 136.15 on 60-minute, and that just looks like you know, that's where it's heading at the moment. So that's the 60. There's no real patterns here that I can see, except if we do get back up here, which is really what everything else is saying, that we could, in fact, if we do get a break up there, see the 137 mark. Yeah, so it's pretty much confirming, you know, later stages of the graph, later time frames and so forth. So what I'll do quickly is just go to the US dollar and just have a look at that. And what we've got here now, this is your resistance level, and that's the 81.24 level. But most people have drawn up this as a consolidation area, which is definitely fine. But as I see it, you can't see this data and this data before you see this data. So I've drawn a line, sort of a downwards consolidation line, and it's pretty much kissed it on the bottom there. So for me personally, hasn't broken out to the downside. But if it were to break out on the downside, then you know, you'd be looking at breaks out to the downside. You'd be looking at, yeah, the 77 mark roughly, first target on the channel break. So that pretty much concludes what I have to say and about the euro. And this is Jay Bowman signing off on the 20th of January 2011.